Hey, this is Melissa from Kiwi Banana, and today I want to give you some vegan food picnic ideas. Now, for some of you, you may have just been leaving the summer season, or maybe you're just coming into the summer season, or you just live in a place where you can go on a lot of picnics and you really love doing that. Maybe you get out into nature a lot, and it's a great way that you can share food with your friends and your family, or even just by yourself. You know, why not? I do that sometimes. Now, before I get started, I want to mention that obviously if you have any allergies or intolerances to the following foods that I'm about to discuss, please stay away from them. I'm not recommending you eat foods that you really can't eat. Also, just want to remind you that absolutely pretty much any food that is not vegan can be made with a vegan version. Now, sometimes we make vegan versions of things to try and exactly imitate what it is that the non-vegan food tastes like or smells like or has a texture like, and sometimes we just want to create something that's absolutely new and different on its own, and that's really up to you as to where you sit with that. There's lots of different foods that are now floating around in people's kind of consciousness of what they can eat and what they can do in the kitchen, and also simple things like what they can buy at a shop. Simple swaps, really. Instead of having an ice cream that might be made out of cow's milk, you can now have an ice cream that might be made out of coconut milk. So, it's can be a little bit difficult at first if you're not used to eating vegan food, or if you're just new to eating vegan food, or you just want to try it for a day or for a meal because you have a family or a member or a friend that is vegan, and you want to make them feel more comfortable. And kudos to that. Thank you very much. I've been eating vegan and living a vegan lifestyle for over 5 years now, so I feel like I've got a few tips and tricks under my belt that I would love to share with you. So let's get started. So the first one, when most people think of picnics, and especially if you come from a white westernized state, well, what's a white westernized state? Let's not go down that rabbit hole. I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. Sandwiches. Yes, most people think of sandwiches when they think of picnics. Not everyone, but some people do. And they can be really easy. So you want to think about things like hummus, your favourite kind of vegetables, vegan spreads you can find, beans, plant-based cheeses and meats if you want to go that far. Think about vegan breads and herbs and spices and mushrooms, and just get really creative. Don't just create something because you think it looks nice or some celebrity made that thing or whatever. Choose the vegetables that you like to eat. Choose the things that you like and make it into a sandwich. You can't go wrong with a sandwich unless you're gluten-free. Then obviously you're going to need a gluten-free bread. But you know what I mean? What's a picnic without a sandwich? On saying that, I have had many picnics without sandwiches, but if you want to go safe, a sandwich is good. Next one. Salads. So get creative with this. Like, a salad doesn't necessarily lettuce with tomato and a cucumber and a drizzle of olive oil on it. Boring. Although it is really nice and it can be really healthy and it can be really delicious, but you want something that's a bit more exciting, right? So you want to go things like, what other kind of vegetables do you want? There could be raw vegetables, there could be some roast vegetables, there could be some steamed vegetables, there could be a mixture of all those kind of vegetables. There could be a whole lot of savory fruits, like your tomatoes and your cucumbers. All of that kind of stuff. You want to think about what beans do you like, what pulses do you like, what herbs do you like, what spices do you like. You can think about plant-based dressings, plant-based meats, and plant-based cheeses if you want to go that far. You can think about dried fruits or fresh fruits. Yes, I know, crazy idea, right? Some people put fruit in with savory things. You can do that. Why not? Give it a go. Unless you know you don't like it, give it a go. Nuts, seeds, you can try out different grains, things like, you can do a pasta or a bit of couscous, or something that's kind of tabbouleh inspired. You can put some mushrooms in it. Get inventive. You don't have to be boring. Although if you want to do the boring and you know what you like and you know how to make it, then do that too. That's fine. Next thing I want to move on is something I guess you can call like wraps, burritos, falafels, tortillas. It's just back to again, what are your favourite vegetables? What beans do you like? What pulses do you like? What herbs and spices and seeds and nuts do you like? Do you want some plant-based cheeses or plant-based spreads or plant-based meats? Do you want some hummus in it? Do you want some falafel in it? Do you want some avocado in it? Mushrooms, it's another great one. Mushrooms, I often say they're a bit of a separate category of themselves because I wouldn't really call them a plant. but they're not really an animal. They're fungus, and funguses are amazing. Oh my god, there's so much to learn about fungus. Yeah, I love mushrooms. That's all I can say. Like someone about things, I guess, like some people might think about cheese and hummus platters, So you want some vegetables that you might like. They could be like raw carrots or chopped up cucumber, a bit of tomato, that sort of stuff. You want about nuts and seeds, plant-based cheeses and plant-based dips and plant-based spreads, and you might want some fruits and some vegan crackers and dips. And you see, you're getting the idea here. Like there's a lot of things you can do. And then, you can make things. You probably might even be able to buy these things ready made. But if you can make them, that's really nice. So things like brownies and cookies and banana bread and scones. I mean, come on. You can't get more British than getting a homemade scone. And you can definitely make those things vegan for sure now. And you can get like vegan creams and jams and all of that sort of stuff. You can do savoury scones as well. You can get the vegan cheeses and all of that now. You can make bliss balls. You could, this is a potluck picnic and you're really skint on cash, get some popcorn, put a bit of salt on it. It can be amazing. Plus you probably only spent $1 on it. If that's all you can afford, don't matter. Turn up with your dish, everyone's happy, you get some of the other food, they get to eat your popcorn. It's a win-win-win. And then obviously you can buy foods that are kind of already like things like samosas and spring rolls. Not always, but they'll often be like a vegan version of them. So if you want to buy something kind of easy, obviously there's going to be a bit of packaging and whatnot involved in that, but if you want to buy something easy, you can bring it along, and maybe you don't have a lot of time, you just need to chuck it in the oven or just quickly make them. Samosas and spring rolls, you can find those kind of foods and bring them along. And then don't forget things like, if you like chocolate, then you can easily find, maybe some dark chocolate or some specialty vegan chocolate. Dark chocolate obviously doesn't have any dairy in it or any other kind of things like honey and butter and all sorts of stuff sometimes you can find in these dark chocolates. Anyway, I digress. You might want to make some fruit juice or bring along some tea, or you could be like me and you make kombucha, So I guess this is kind of my rundown of some easy vegan food picnic ideas. I hope I've made it sound easy, because it is easy, really. Once you get the hang of it, it's really just like, you're not always trying to swap things for like. Sometimes you want to take something out that's not vegan and maybe put something else in that is vegan that's different. Or you could swap it for like if you want to do it that way. So yeah, hope that's inspired you for the next vegan picnic, or just picnic in general. Some of these foods, obviously you can share them with people that already eat that way, or, some of these foods can be shared with people that are not vegan and they might not even realise. So that's great. Let me know if you have any vegan food picnic ideas. You're more than welcome to leave them in the comment section down below. If you or your friends or your family have got a picnic coming up and you want to give them some ideas of foods to make, please share this video, and I will see you in the next one.